better than it was before the break.
Kobe against Heinrich. Here's Anderson. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. And for Sacramento, their shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Now here's Heinrich. The pass to Maverick. 6 to shoot. With the fadeaway. Again, Sacramento.
He's not their first option, but not a bad fallback either.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Levine kicks to Kobe. And he gets it to go. Kings leading now by 8. Noah with a screen for Heinrich. Johnson in the corner. Up and in on the layup. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open, and as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
Here's Kobe. Johnson with the block. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Kirk Heinrich in his 12th season out of Kansas. Remember covering this guy in college. Still a quality defensive combo guard. At 6'4", tremendous IQ and anticipation. Really helps him at the defensive end. And he's, I think, a little underrated offensively, too.
Derek Williams, he checked in for the Kings. Lee comes in for Maverick. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Again, the miss by Kobe.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
The rebound by Anderson. Lakers trail by 15. Out left to the wing. Kobe with it. He's picked up by Heinrich. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Kings leading now by 15. Noah with a screen for Heinrich. Pass to Snell. Out to Lee. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hill's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Hill is screen on Lee. Here's Levine, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up. Out of this world aerial skills for a guy of his size.
Kevin, that's what separates him from some of the other point guards around the league. The ability to rise and throw it down.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that spurs them on. Maybe sparks a little bit of a comeback here.
Shot clock at 6. Heinrich dishes to Snell. Williams for 3. Lakers trail by 13. Outside Bryant. Anderson right side. Fires from the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter. Timeout called by the Kings.
A lot of praise has been sent Kobe's way over the years, but perhaps one of the biggest I heard last season was when Grant Hill called him the toughest person he ever had to guard.
And Clark, that may not seem too out of the ordinary, but you look at all the stars that Grant Hill faced during his career, and there are a lot of big names on that list.
Yeah, Hill certainly had a large collection of superstar wings to choose from, but it's hard to argue against his selection of Kobe Bryant.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Ray McCallum's checked in for Lee, and it's Collison in for Kirk Heinrich. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey guys, well George Karl had some advice for the team in that last huddle. His advice clear cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is, we do not back off.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Last season, Darren Collison again backing up Chris Paul at point guard Clark, and like he had in New Orleans, and again had to step in when CP3 went down with injury.
And you know, Chris Paul joked that Collison might be bad luck for him, but it was really fortunate for the Clippers. They had a quality backup in Collison, ready to fill in when Paul went down with the injury.
Some changes for Sacramento. Wash comes in for Williams, and it's Ennis in for Tony Snell. Lakers trail by 13.
And Collison playing so well last season, no one's surprised to see him opt out of his deal to become a free agent. You know, tough to leave behind LA, a place he grew up, but he's in another good situation.
Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Ennis. This one for 3. The kick out to Bosch. And Lou Eldang gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Mavericks checked in for Sacramento. Got a piece of it. Bosch kicks it to Noah. It's stolen by Hill. Dishes it to Bryant. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And after showing so much promise his rookie season, Collison has been a starter in the past and a backup, and still really entering the prime of his career. We'll see which way his career goes from here, but he's a guy who brings great value, whether he's backing up or starting.
McCallum, the pass to Bosch. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Amon Shumpert's checked in for the Lakers. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McCallum to the wing on the left. Here's Maverick. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Lakers trailed by 9. Here's Levine. There's the screen. Passes it to Shumpert. Left side, Bryant.
You know, every team in the league loves to have good size in the middle, but it does seem like the league is getting tougher for big men. You know, they help defenses now. The allowance of zone defenses, you can sort of load up on players. It can inhibit a big man's ability to attack because you can see double teaming even before he's gotten the ball. But it's made for great strategy, and I really like the new rules.
And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Lakers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Levine. Young with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. And it's the Kings with the ball. Here's McCallum. Noah the screen. And McCallum kicks to Bosch. Poke loose. Dang goes in. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally got the run they needed to make this game close again.
And now they've got some serious momentum on their side as we head down the stretch.
McCallum dishes to Noah. Kings moving the ball around. And he gets it to go. 19 points for Chris Bosh.
Now they really needed that one to possibly stem the tide here.
You know, when you have a lead sometimes, guys, you exhale a little bit, get too comfortable with it, and as a result, they've given up a big run.
Dang gets a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Ennis passes to Bosch. He feeds it to McCallum. Now the pass to Maverick. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 9-point Sacramento lead.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
The Lakers might have sunk to the bottom of the Western Conference last season, but they still put up a pretty good fight against a lot of Western Conference teams.
You know, one thing this Lakers group last year always played with was pride. And that should be a given, but that's not always the case. Sure, it was a down year, but they weren't just going to pack it up and give up and let their bitter rivals have the best of it.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Tony Snell comes in for Ennis, and Lee's subbed in for McCallum. And that was a silver lining for the Lakers. They did manage to save some face with tough performances.
Yeah, but when it comes down to it, last year was a lost cause for them. Between the injuries and everything, I mean, you can never count the Lakers down for too long in the West, and I think they'll be back, but boy, last year was tough.
Snell. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Outside Bryant. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least. That's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Young with no one around. Again, the Lakers. Kings leading now by 5. Here's Maverick. Inside to Bosch. A rebound by Young.
Well, I think sort of just playing this one out now as they get the last rebound. They really haven't had much success today controlling the missed shot.
No luck. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Maverick. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Lee. Fires high post. A rebound by the Lakers.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Pass to Kobe. Latre. Rebounded by Snell. Snell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. .105 left in the game. Here's Maverick. Inside to Bosch. Lee kicks to Snell. No good from outside.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Dang gets a wide open look. Buries it. And he is brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big moment in this game.
Inside to Bosch. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Passes it to Maverick. They need this one. Clock at 6. Bosch dishes to Lee. Back to Bosch. It's stolen by Bryant.
Well, it's still within reach.
Yeah, but their offense, Steve, needs to be just about perfect from here out.
Timeout called the Lakers.